gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head. I'm gon' bust your head.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the Florentine Gardens here in Amani, California, Spar Promotions is proud to present the next bout of the evening. Scheduled for three-minute rounds of action in the middleweight division, and being sponsored by Paul Hernandez State Farm Office La Mirada, and also by Team Roadhouse. Your three judges scoring the bout should it go the distance are Chris Crail, Paul Gibb, and Jackie Dinkin. And the man in charge of the action at the bell, your referee, Mike Bell. My friends, here we go. Introducing first, fighting across the cage out of the red corner to my left. He's an MMA style fighter. Stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, he weighing officially at 180.1 pounds. He enters the cage tonight undefeated, one win with 0 losses. Representing the Black House MMA and fighting out of Oliveira, Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kona Oliveira. And introducing his opponent, fighting across the cage under the blue corner to my right. He's an MMA style fighter. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, he weighing officially at 182 already pounds. He too enters the cage tonight undefeated. One win with 0 losses, representing Warriors Garage. And finally, Duarte, California, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Simon Masaki Shiota. Once again, your referee in charge, Mike Bell, to give the final instructions.
All right, gentlemen, you got your instructions backstage. Bring this up at all times, obey my commands all times. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck to both of you.
Here we go, middleweight action here in Almani, California at the Florentine Gardens. Marcos Villegas being joined with Kevin Widows. As we're seeing Kona Oliveira, age 18, from the North Shore of Oahu, Hawaii, going up against Simon Shiota with a record of 1-0, age 24. Now, at the top of my mind right now is the size difference between these two guys. Kona Oliveira, 6'1", 18 years old, big kid.
Yes, he is, and still growing, and a highly touted prospect. I've been looking forward to this one. Kona Oliveira comes out of Black House MMA with skills well beyond his years. Saw his debut fight a few months back, was very impressed. And
and he comes in with a big straight.
And
close to putting away Simon Shiota.
Shiota was out there for a second. I'm surprised Mike Bell.
He's taking a series of punches there.
Mike Bell was very close to stopping this one. Shiota happened to wake up just in time. But that was a flash KO.
That's Oliveira now, putting in work from side control, trying to put that knee in belly there to create some space.
Shiota in big trouble here, trying to recover, trying to get his wits back about him. Does a nice job of collecting half guard.
Shiota just hanging on here, but taking all sorts of damage to the body here from Oliveira.
Shiota using that lockdown on the leg here to try to keep Oliveira close. Regain his composure, try to get this fight back up to the feet.
There's about a minute 40 seconds to go ahead and survive out of this round. Shiota does, though he takes a series of big hands there from Oliveira.
He's remaining composed here. I'm impressed with Shiota's ability to get his composure back and not take too much damage on the bottom of half guard here. Oliveira's looking to free that leg. You can see how it's caught in that lockdown position, though.
Oliveira continuing to punish the body of Shiota.
Shiota now swimming for what looks to be a leg lock, but not much time left on the clock. Big round for Kona Oliveira.
Shiota stumbling back to his corner. Took a big hand there in that first round.
Yeah,
it's got to be the perfect round if you're Oliveira to start off with.
Truthfully, if the referee had been closer to the action, he would have stopped it. But by the time he got over there to stop it, Shiota had woken back up. and started to defend himself. But if he was a little closer, I've seen fights stop for far less than that. Kudos to Shiota for getting his wits back about him and staying in that fight.
If you're Shiota, what do you do at this point coming into the second round?
I don't know, because I don't know what he prefers to do. It looked like Oliveira had the edge on the feet, you know, so maybe Shiota tries to get the fight to the ground, but Kona is no slouch there either. Here's the big right hand.
Boom, right on the button.
Shiota looks to have cleared the cobwebs as we start round 2.
We'll see right now if Oliveira will jump on Shiota to try to go ahead and get him out of here.
Oliveira pawing that jab,
Big
lands
right
another
hand.
straight right hand. Shiota's got to start moving that head and get off center line.
Oliveira with the flurry though, but breaks free, Shiota does.
And almost ate another right hand on the exit. Shiota corner calling for a double jab. Kona to me looks like he's setting up something with the feet here. I think he's pawing that jab. I wouldn't be surprised to see a right high kick come from him.
So he misses a 1-2 combination there. Shiota not having any answers back though. He attempts to land a haymaker there, but Kona ducks right under it. Shiota needs to mount some sort of offense to put the momentum back in his favor after what happened in that first round.
Yeah, he's understandably tentative, you know, after taking that strong right hand. He almost ate another one too. He's leaving his chin up in the air, and he's staying on center line after he throws these combos.
Oliveira looking calm, picking his spots. Looks like a man who's in control so far.
Nice kick from Shiota, partially blocked by Oliveira. You see how Kona is getting him to, beautiful slam from Kona Oliveira. You see how what he's doing is he's pawing that jab and getting Shiota to react and then countering with his reaction. Has him in a real bad spot here up against the cage. Was that the 10-second marker? I don't know if that's correct. I'm showing 25. We had 20 seconds left on the clock. I don't know who dropped the ball there, but.
They come to 2 rounds now in the books. Oliveira seemingly having his way with Simon Shiota.
Yeah, Shiota looked a little better that round. You know, didn't take any major damage.
Is being brought to you by Team Roadhouse, Elevated Center, High Performance Mills, Sniper, JT Media, Guard 3, White Tap Let's Fight, Turf House, Bum Rush Bullies, Hybrid Boost, BFB, Bullseye French Bulldogs, and Paul Hernandez State Farm Office, La Mirada. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for helping to make tonight's event and every event possible. Thank you.
Coming into this 3rd round, Kevin.
Here we go, my fans. Put your hands together and cheer.
If you're Simon Shiota, what can you do?
This round, he's got to let it all hang out. You know, he either has to really try to get this fight to the ground, or he's got to try to knock Kona Oliveira out because he's down 2 rounds to nothing. And only a finish will win him this fight, I feel.
We start here round number 3, the corner of Shiota imploring Simon, hey, 2 minutes, you got to do a lot of work in there as Kona comes forward. Moving really well with his feet. Shiota throwing a kick.
He's got to set that up though, but he's tentative to get in range of the hands for obvious reasons. Kona level changing, coming upstairs with a right hand.
Goes in.
He's on a nice high crotch here. Oh, lands it beautifully inside the half guard now of Shiota, who's, again, looking for that lockdown. I'd like to see something offensive from him, though, using that lockdown on the half guard. Try to sweep, potentially, as opposed to just tying Oliveira up.
I think he's looking
Nice job.
To get them standing up, but even though I don't think standing up has worked too well for Shiota so far in this fight.
It looks like he's trying to maybe get his close guard back, but Oliveira too savvy for it, not letting him do it. Shiota's looking, he's got a Kimura grip on Oliveira's left arm here. Let's see if he can use it to sweep. Oliveira doing the right thing by tucking it underneath his thigh. Can also gable grip his own hands together and kind of drive his left elbow up to the ceiling here to break this grip. Shiota is in on this Kimura pretty deep. It's hard to finish from here, but he can use it to sweep.
Come down to 10 seconds left in this final round. Shiota needing something really big here.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Eats a big hand. Oliveira all over him. We in round number 3. Both fighters making it to the cards here in Omani, California at the Florentine Gardens.
That was a very nice show, display of heart by Shiota. I mean, after taking that big shot in round 1, he was able to keep his composure rounds 2 and 3. Just wasn't able to really get the fight going in his direction, either on the feet or on the ground. But Kona Oliveira, as I mentioned at the top, is a very talented opponent and has a bright future ahead of him in the pro ranks when he decides to go there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be a round of applause for both of these warriors. They give you 3 exciting rounds of action. And now to the judges' scorecards we go. All 3 judges, Chris Crail, Paul Gift, and Jackie Dinkin, all seen about the same, 30 to 26. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, from Oliveira, Hawaii, Kona Oliveira.
There you see the smile on the face of Kona Oliveira, improving his amateur record to 2-0. Man, this kid was impressive here tonight.
Kona Oliveira looked very good, improves to 2-0 as you mentioned. Look forward to seeing him again inside the Spar Star cage.